Today, a legal victory for Governor Newsom, a federal judge ruling that President Trump's use of National Guard members in L.A. this summer was indeed illegal. But could Governor Newsom's court win be short-lived? Thanks for joining us tonight. For Fox 40 News at 6:30, I'm Eric Harriman.
And I'm Nikki Lorenzo. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace has a look at the judge's ruling and what to expect moving forward.
We have prevailed.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta declaring victory after U.S. District Court Judge Charles R. Breyer issued this 52-page opinion ruling President Donald Trump's use of National Guard troops in Los Angeles earlier this summer was illegal. In June, Trump deployed 4,000 National Guard soldiers and 700 Marines to L.A. to respond to unrest over federal immigration operations. Trump cited a specific part of federal law he said allowed him to deploy the National Guard if there's a government rebellion, a foreign invasion, or an inability of local or state law enforcement to respond, none of which Breyer says happened, writing this, quote, "There were indeed protests in Los Angeles and some individuals engaged in violence, yet there was no rebellion, nor was civilian law enforcement unable to respond to the protests and enforce the law."
This decision validates that the power of the president is not boundless. Trump is not king. Trump's decision to deploy military troops to the streets of Los Angeles was nothing more than an act of political theater and public intimidation.
Governor Gavin Newsom echoing that statement on social media, quote, "Donald Trump loses again. The courts agree his militarization of our streets and use of the military against U.S. citizens is illegal. But the White House begs to differ," a Trump spokesperson writing this, quote, "Once again, a rogue judge is trying to usurp the authority of the commander-in-chief to protect American cities from violence and destruction." While the order prevents the Trump administration from using the military for things like arrests, searches, seizures, and riot control, acting U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Bill Essayli, said the fewer than 300 military members still deployed in L.A. will remain there and will be allowed to protect federal employees and federal properties. As for the court ruling,
definitely expect the Trump administration to pursue an appeal.
McGeorge School of Law adjunct professor Chris McCaley believes the case could ultimately land in the hands of the U.S. Supreme Court.
The 6-3 conservative majority, 3 of those Supreme Court justices having been appointed by President Trump, have definitely been leaning in favor of his extensive use of executive power. And so he's going to look for a favorable ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court in that regard.
And the Trump administration has until next Friday, September 12th, to appeal. At the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.